back. You're watching Overdrive, and it's time now for us to answer your queries on Auto Selector. Our motoring agony aunt Sirish Chandran joins us as always. Sirish, you've got the C-Class behind you, but it's been around for a while, so what's the deal?
Well, it is the same C-Class that we know, but it's got new technology. It's got CGI technology, which is stratified fuel injection along with turbocharging. It's claimed to improve fuel efficiency dramatically, improve low-down torque, give as much performance as a V6 engine, but with lower emissions and better fuel consumption. Great torque from the engine. I'm really looking forward to driving this car.
Well, that sounds great. More power, more torque, and it still saves the environment. Just my kind of car. But as first question, Sirish, this comes in to us from Sharath Anand. He writes in saying he's got a budget of about 6 lakh rupees. He wants to buy himself a car. He shortlisted the Volkswagen Polo and the Hyundai i20. Now, which one of these will be better in terms of ride quality, handling, mileage, build safety and overall performance? So you've got a lot of those considerations to keep in mind, Sirish, while deciding.
Well, in terms of mileage, see, both have 1.2-litre petrol engines. So in terms of mileage, in terms of performance, in terms of efficiency, as well as emissions, they're all almost on the same level. But if you're looking for a car that has got great handling, then the Polo does outscore the i20. The i20 is a bit soft, so it doesn't handle as well. It's not as crisp a handler as the Polo. And the Polo has got excellent ride quality too. At low speeds, you do feel a bit of the undulations, but at high speeds, the stability and the feedback and the confidence that it gives you is just phenomenal. So the driver's car is a car that you enjoy driving. The Polo really shines over the i20. But what the i20 does have is space, a lot of space inside the car, which the Polo doesn't really have because the rear seat is a bit cramped.
All right, our final question comes into us from Shubhradeep Ghosh. He writes in saying he will be buying himself a diesel sedan in about a month or two. He has a budget of 8 lakh rupees. He shortlisted the Hyundai Verna, the Indigo Manza and the Fiat Linea. He already owns a 2004 Indigo LX model, so he isn't very keen on the Manza, though he's pretty eager to know when the new Verna Transform will be launched. The Linea has impressed him after a test drive, but he's in two minds about Fiat's quality. So what would your advice be, Sirish?
See, the thing is about the Manza, it's got a lot of space inside the car. So in terms of value for money, it is really excellent. Completely loaded, great space, very good ride comfort, and it is actually the best car that Tata Motors makes right now in terms of quality, in terms of everything, the way the car is put together. But if you're not really comfortable with Tata Motors products, yeah, the Verna is a good car. Okay, it's slightly more expensive than the Manza, but it makes up for it with better ride quality, better interiors, better put together, a nicer car to drive, and a stronger engine also. As for when the Verna Transform will be launched, it will still be some time away. It's just been launched at the Beijing Motor Show, so give it at least 6 to 8 months before it comes down to India. And if you're okay with the Linea also, if you're not really too sure about quality, I suggest that you go for the Verna. It is a very nice car. The only downside, in my opinion, is that the handling is not as crisp because it's got a softer ride quality, and I don't like the styling of it. But then again, styling is a personal preference. So on other fronts, in terms of the way the car is put together, the way the car rides, it's a very good car. So the Verna is recommended.
Well, thanks, Sirish, for answering all the questions being sent in by our viewers.